Fáilte ráis gach duine, Tá muid ráis aris. Misha Maya, can you remember me? So to say my name is Misha. It's Misha Maya. Tá mé Machoni in Arpo. You can say that for wherever you live. Now, we looked at the numbers and we looked at the time. So to go over our numbers and the time, I'm going to let you have a look at the video we made before. Our Gershaw. If we use our numbers, we might just be able to tell the time. So, a hen, a dog, a tree, a ceathair, a cuaig, a sé, a seacht, a hocht, a naoi, what's the last one? A jay. A hen jig, a dog egg. Those are the numbers on our clock. Seo an clog. Arg. Cén ever é seo? Sin ever a hocht. Mai sibh gach duine. Cén ever é seo? Seo ever a hen. An wire fad. Cén ever é seo? Seo ever a cuaig. Hen, dá, trí, ceathair, cuaig. If we put the numbers with a clock, we get o'clock. So we'll count right around the clock and that'll tell us all the o'clock times. A hen o'clock, a dá o'clock, a tree o'clock, a ceathair o'clock, a cuaig o'clock, a sé o'clock, a seacht o'clock, a hocht o'clock, a naoi o'clock, a teich o'clock, a hen jeg o'clock, a dó jeg o'clock. That means we've got all the o'clock times. A clock. Can everyone say that for me? A clock. Ain't it why? Let's look at half past. When the big hand goes to the number 6, ever a sé, we say that it's half past. So we say half past in Irish by saying lahanye. La means half, inye means past. Inye is a word you've met already. Inye can mean yesterday. It's spelled differently, but it also can mean past when you're talking about the clock. An clock. I wonder if I said la inye a tree. Would you know that that's 3:30? Lahanye a tree. If I said lahanye a hen jig, would everybody now know that that's 11:30? Lahanye hen jig. If we say 1/4 it sounds almost the same in Irish. We say ceathrú inye. Ceathrú means quarter. The big hand is on number 3 for 1/4. Ceathrú inye. So if I said ceathrú inye a hocht, I wonder what time that is. Cén táim. 8:15. Well done. Ceathrú inye a cuaig. 5:15. We can use the words ceathrú for 1/4, but we can also use them for 1/4. We just change it around a little bit. Instead of ceathrú inye, we can change that to ceathrú go dtí. And that means the big hand will be on the number 9. 1/4. So ceathrú go dtí a hen would be 1/4. Ceathrú go dtí a seacht would be 6:45. We've learned so much about the clock. I'll let you know in a secret. if we count in fives, right around the clock, we get up to number 60. Cúig, J, Cúig, Fiche, Fiche Cúig, Trotha, Trotha Cúig, Daithid, Daithid Cúig, Céige, Céige Cúig, Seasca. There are Seasca, Bumache, 60 minutes in 1 hour. Is the word we have for hour. Lahur means half an hour. Here is our clock. So, because you've had a chance to look at the video, let's count around the clock. And this is going forwards in a clockwise direction. The name for a clock is clog. A hen, a dó, a trí, a ceathair, a cúig, a sé, a seacht, a hocht, a ní, a dé, a hen déag, a dó déag. And we've got all those colours, and I'm going to be looking back over the colours again. But you can see here it's almost 4:30. Lachinné a ceathair. Because remember, when the hand is on the 6th, the big hand, and low more, that means 1/2. So, a chlog for o'clock, ceathrúinné, 1/4, lachinné, 1/2, ceathrúgachí, 1:45. I'm going to change the time. So, seo and low more. Here is the big hand. It is at 12. Seo and low bug. This is the small hand, and it's at 6. Tá sé séachlog my shiv. We'll have another go at that. Bhí sé bhínta mai Johnny sin. Céan táime. And will sé a ceathair clog? Is it a ceathair clog? No. And will sé a seacht clog? Is it 7 o'clock? No. Tá sé a níochlog. Sin ceart. That's right. Ainta mai fad. Let's have a look at our colours again. Shauna Dahana. There's one colour you're not going to see in this because we're using the green screen, shin glass. So I know when you look at this colour, it won't look green to you, but it is to me. So Seo Gara, Seo Jarek. This is like a skin colour or a wood colour here today. Cracking the Ahmed. This one is glass. I know it doesn't look like that. Seo Bui. So we've talked about Bui, glass, Jarrig, agus Gara. So cén dathé seo? Seo Garam, my shiv. Cén dathé seo? Seo Jarrig. Seo glass, agus seo bui. Now we are going to count these in tens because there are 10 of these on every row. A hen, a dó, a trí, a ceathair, a cúig, a sé, a seacht, a hocht, a ní, a dé. So will you help me count them in tens? And you glyph cachúchum. J, Fiha, Traha, Daihid, Kega, Shaska, Shakto, Octo, Naha, Kid. Kid Mela Falcha. 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. They're much easier even for me to remember. So I hope you find them easier as well. So what if we said J agus J? Shin Fiha. And if we said Fiha agus Fiha, Shin Daihid. And if we said Daihid agus Daihid, Shin Octo. Octo agus Fiha, Shin Céad. Seo an amsir. Here we're talking about the weather. Fake amach an Inyog, look out your window. What's the weather like today? And will she giefer? Is it windy? When the leaves are blowing off the trees. The name for tree is cran, and this is fair. Fair glass. Cran dun, a brown tree and green grass. O tasha giefer, it's windy. And will she ag carbwashji? Is it raining? Do you need your umbrella? And will she green word? Is it sunny? Ta an green boy. The sun is yellow. And will she ag krishnakta? Is it snowing? Seo far snakta, a snowman. Ta hata air? Ta sule egge? Ta shroon egge? Ta bale egge? Oh, ta scarf air? Seo lawa? Seo skuib? Seo an far snakta, and this is our snowman. And will she scamalach? Is it cloudy? Tasha scamalach? It is cloudy. Níl she scamalach. Tasha greenwer. And will she che? Is it warm? Seo an green, here's the sun. Oh, ta hata arhi. She's wearing her sun hat. Is mylam up the rotsha. I love ice cream. And will she fur? Is it cold? Ark, ta hata air? Na sula and shroon and bale, scarf agus na lawa. O tasha fur, it is cold. So kitche mar ata an absher in you. What's the weather like today? Show era. Here we have Ireland. And if you can see in this picture, we have got Olu for Ulster, Muin for Munster, Connacht, Lane for Leinster. Kavad Condi ata aguiga Olu. I wonder how many counties have we got in Ulster. A hien, a daw, a tree, a cahar, a cúig, a sé, a shacht, a hocht, a ní, ain't a mai, ta ní china. Muin for Munster. A hien, daw, tree, cahar, cúig, sé. Sin ceart. Connacht has the least amount. They've only got cúig. No, they've got sé. They've got 6. Okay. And over for Leinster, we have a big number here. We have got dóigh. Hían, dó, trí, ceathair, cuaig, sé, seacht, ach, naoi, sé, inchik, dóigh. Now we're going to put these all together. But I'm going to show you the counties in Ulster. Donegal means Donegal. Dere, yes, Derry. Chiaroin, Ainta Mai. Fermanagh is Fermanagh. And Cowan, Cavan. Monaghan for Monaghan. Ardwaha is Armagh. And Doon is County Down. Now, when we put this puzzle together, you'll see the full picture of Ireland. Era. It's nearly there. Look, we just have Leinster to put in. I'm going to turn it around a little bit. Of Longford, Westmeath, Offaly, with Laois, Kildare and Dublin. Carlow, Kilkenny, Wexford, Wicklow. Into my Gactanya, Shaw Era. Here is Ireland. Shaw Era Arist. Remember we looked a wee bit at Ireland Era? And it's coming up to St. Patrick's Day, so we'll be doing lots more about our own country because St. Patrick, Niamh Padraig, is the patron saint of Ireland. So we have Ollu for Ulster, Muin for Munster, Connacht at this side, Lane at this side. So we all live up here, Tamwich in Argony and Shaw. Chiaroin, Dere na Ardwaha Becher, Aintrim Fosta. Here we have another map. Learscal is the word for a map. So Ollu, Muin, Connacht, Lane. And if we think about going on our holidays in Ireland, because this year Tamajik Fanach Sawala, we're all staying at home. Sawala means at home. Sacha means in your house. Shaw Majan Shaw. Here we are here. Sometimes we go up round the coast. We talked about Finn McCool and the Giant's Causeway. Shaw Belfast. Here's Belfast. Shaw Dira. This is Derry City. Shaw Ballyclea. Here's Dublin. Shaw Gallev. Galway. Shaw Schlegach. Sligo's another big place. Or maybe you've been down at the bottom of the country, Shaw Killarney. Asmilum Killarney. Lots of the dancers go down to Killarney. It's a lovely place. Kerry is Kerry. So there are lots of places on this map. And maybe if you haven't been to many of them, maybe you will get there in the next year or two. But sometimes we go by boat, Shaw Boad. Or sometimes we go by plane, Shaw Etchlan. So at these places that you can see a plane, that means there's an airport there. Shaw Cashlan. Here's a castle. So Shaw Turris Harther and Cheer. This brings us on a trip around the country.
I will be telling you a story about Cross Ardbow, Arbow Cross. Here is another high cross. Let's look and see.
Here we are, and we're here to talk about Arbow High Cross. Arbow High Cross measures about 5.5 metres tall. It's one of the tallest crosses of its kind, and it's still standing on the shore beside us here. There are 22 panels all around it, and each recall a different story from the Bible. Those stories might be about Adam and Eve, or there are other stories that you've heard about before. It's been here for hundreds of years, na céad bliain. And some of the panels on it, the little pictures, are a little more faded than others. Arbow Cross has for a long time been a place for Christian worship. A monastery was established on the shore of Lough Neagh in the 6th century by Saint Colman. A fire destroyed it in 1166. That's a long, long time ago. The remains of a church can still be found in the graveyard. The cross was so important that people emigrating from Ireland were said